Hey everyone, welcome to another episode here. I'm actually going to be trying out Cube World. I know I haven't had a lot of PlanetSide footage lately, but, well, that's your fault. So, I'm going to go ahead and start here. I'm going to delete this character as I really don't give a shit about him. And rebuild him, actually. Alright, Cube World. Well, that's kind of funny. I look like Cloud Strife. Well, let's do something different. A lot of races to choose from here. Gonna go undead again. We'll just go with the warrior. And pissed off red eyes. That sounds good. No hair. Yeah. So I'm not gonna color any hair. And we'll just rename the same thing. There we go. Let's go ahead and use Seed 550 here. It's a nice one. And we're gonna get ourselves into the world. Okay. So, looks like it's about, 2 in the afternoonish. Looks like it's autumn also. I'm going to back the camera out a little bit here. Now, being a warrior, I have a lot of different options. I got a two-handed club right now. You can also go single sword, dual sword, or equip a shield. Personally, I'm a sword and board kind of guy. That'll work fine. Now, starting out in Cube World is not exactly easy. It's very similar to Minecraft in the fact that you gotta survive. And there's a lot of shit out there that's just looking around to kick your ass. The game does have a conning system, so you can actually tell how difficult enemies are without just, coming up and taking a swipe. That looks bad right there. That's a enemy party. So, actually, yeah, that's enemy. I'm not gonna touch them. Alright, so in general, starting out, first thing you want to do is go to your map. And we can see I've already scouted a little bit of this map, so I know my way around a little bit. Usually you'll see a small amount, but you'll see the city off in the distance. So we're going to head towards the city, which I believe, if my directions are correct, is northeast. So we're going to head northeast. And we're going to try to loot whatever we can on the way, because starting out, you want to be kind of a loot whore. So if you see something on the ground, take time, grab it. As long as it's on the way. Now, dark is very dark in this game. You really don't want to be caught out in the middle of the wilderness at nighttime, because you will invariably run into something that just decides to take your face off, and it will not be a pleasant experience. So, first thing you really want to do, collect items. I mean, you can fight if you really want to. But as you see, 1 XP, not very good. I mean, I took a few hits there. It's a pig. It's not even a dangerous mob. And it was able to beat my ass pretty good there, considering. So, still trying to head northeast-ish as I'm looting things. Unfortunately, being a sword and board, I don't deal much damage. So, for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and equip the secondary sword so we can take a look at that too. There we go. And you'll see that my damage actually increased pretty good. I don't have any defense at all, but DPS is up there a bit. So these heart plants on the ground are probably the most important thing to grab. So a little detour to get one at the start, not a bad thing. Hey, these are friendly, so I can walk right past them. Hi, guys. And you can actually talk to them, too. How are you? I'm doing well. I'd kill you guys, but, take too much time. Actually, you can't attack them. I'm just screwing around. Talk about some wood. Alright, so still heading northeast. That is bad fucking news right there. That's red to me. That'll rip my face off. Orange probably could handle. But I really don't want to fight much right now because if I do, I'm going to get hurt. And I really don't have the ways to recover myself as of yet. That's kind of a problem. So, still heading northeast-ish. One thing that's cool about this over Minecraft is you can climb, which will help you get out of dodge a few times. Pretty handy ability. And you can, in fact, climb down. And there is fall damage in this game, so don't do it. Okay, it looks like I'm getting pretty close to town. I see a well here. So we're heading relatively the right direction, and here's the city. Oh, mushroom. Now, out of the gate, you really are going to be focusing on potions. Getting your ass kicked will, it'll be a combat thing. You're going to want to drink these things in combat. Now, you can rest in inns, and that will actually speed up time whenever you're in a sleeping bag. So when you're sleeping, time speeds up. So use it at night. You really don't want to burn your day too much, so food is a good option. And it looks like we just scored. There is a pineapple farm here. So I'm going to run around real quick here and grab an epic fuck ton of pineapples, because these things work really good for keeping your health up and preventing using the sleeping bag. Like I said, the sleeping bag in the field is a problem because, well, you burn a lot of time. And time is your ability to stay out in the field. Because when it gets dark, you're going to want to find an inn. Oh, looks like we're full. Alright, so let's go ahead in our crafting menu here. And I'm going to come in here and we're going to go under food, and I'm going to make some pineapple slices. Now, pineapple slices are a good starting food. So is ginseng soup. Heals about 100 health. So overall, not bad. Oh, if I could only craft these faster, though. I'm sorry about this. I'm just going to craft down to 20. I'm not going to waste your time with this. Okay. And we'll just grab what's left here. Since I have turned them into slices, I can carry more now, which is pretty handy. So that's pretty much it for the pineapple patch. Oh, maybe not. Bastard. Alright, so, continuing on, let's find where we want to go inside the city. You can actually zoom into the map. Oh, shit, I'm not even in the city. I'm on the outskirts, so we want to still head a little bit more north. Well, looks like I'm going the right direction here. Alright, that right there is a mage. My experience with mages is run, because it's pretty much going up against an aimbot. I mean, they will roast your ass with the highest DPS in the game, and they will have a smile on their face as they do it, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. So we are still heading northish. Actually, we need to change a little bit direction here. And as you can see, I can kind of face myself. I can't see where I'm going, so I was just walking into a tree like a dumbass. But yeah, that's that. Alright, so on the way here, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my menu and switch out for my shield. Okay, and we are almost in here. So, I can't really wear armor. My weapons suck. Trick starting out is have a purpose in town of getting to the item shop, which is where I'm headed. Now, the item shop is good for starting out because you can buy one of the components required to make potions. So I'm going to go ahead and head in here and talk to the bitch. What's up, bitch? I love sailing. Well, I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and buy your supplies here. Alright, so glass flasks. That's what we need. But we need some money first. So we got some stuff we looted. Oh, God. I hate that sound. They really need to change it. I'm sorry, guys. Cover your ears. This is going to be loud for the next 5 seconds. Okay. Buying, not so bad. Okay, so I'm able to get 22 flasks. Awesome. Alright, now I'm going to head over to the end and I'm going to show you sleeping real quick. I want you guys to pay attention to the time when I hit it. It will heal my character over time pretty quickly, but the important thing to note is what it does do to time. If I can find, there we go, we got upstairs here. So, as you see, time accelerates, and I'm not going to waste it by sitting in bed. I'm healed, that's all that matters. So let's head out. And we need to find the first part of our crafting component, which is right here. We got lucky. Hello, Mr. Well. Let me in. Alright, pulling up crafting. I need to take my water flasks, or my flasks, and put water in them to make them water flasks. Now these ones I can prep so I can grab hearts later and craft more potions should I desire. There we go. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to craft life potions. Okay, so I've got about 8 spare flasks there. That'll help out. Let's go ahead and head out of here and let's find a fight real quick. So we're gonna head southwest here. And that should get us right out of town. I'm gonna try to look to get into something nasty if I can, but starting out, it's kind of hard to find good mobs to fight. Because you are weak, and they are not. And they will have no problem teaching you that lesson. Alright, I got an orange peacock here. So, let's piss him off. Come here, bitch. Come on. Wow. I'm not sure if they're supposed to attack like that because they're pecking me or what, but I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end of that. So, looks like we got a wood bow on the ground here. Pick that up, and we're going to go ahead and ingest one of our pineapple slices to get some of that health back. So, good heal over time. Did not exhaust any of my time out in the field here. Because I do not want to be out here during dark. And of course I'm going to pick up everything because I'm going to need more flasks eventually. Fortunately that was a weak fight, so I didn't need a flask. I also didn't get much reward, so I only got like 3 XP for that sumbitch. Which, in the grand scheme of thing, isn't much, but if you look at my upper left-hand corner up here, you'll see I have a health bar up there, and right below is the XP bar. So getting started to get my first level, 50 XP is all you need. And that's really not that bad. That guy's friendly. So the trick is finding something you can fight. Now this may be over my head here, and if there's multiples, I'm going to have to run. So I'm going to see if I can pull one here if I'm lucky. Get one of them alone. Come on. You're alone. Come here. Haha. Okay, so I got him solo. Come on. There you go. Oh yeah! Now that was a red. A weak side of the red, but still a red. And as you see, it gave me 7 XP. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, hopefully I can get another one solo here. If I'm lucky. And not get jumped in the process. Come here, bitch. As you can see, I'm pretty good at fighting. Done this a few times, so I wouldn't expect to be this evasive on your first time out. Alright. Okay, so he dropped a badass shield. Unfortunately, I cannot use that until I get some levels, because my power is pretty low, and that one requires 29, so we'll save it for later. Continuing on. This one's tougher. There we go. So, no drop on him. I'm still in relatively good shape, but since I'm only going to give up a little bit by eating, I'm going to do it. Especially since I've got so many pineapples in reserve still. That way, if some mage decides to make me his bitch, I can at least, you know, go, oh my god, before I die. So, most classes can't handle a red off the bat. I do want to make that distinction. Oranges are probably, you know, the toughest thing you'll be able to handle effectively. Me, I can take a red because I have a shield. And that's what's making the biggest difference. That and my evasion. Okay. Yeah, no. Alright, what's over here? Is this a party? I could fight that, but they would be pretty rough. We're out here good ways, too. It's a Scottish Terrier. Now again, the world seems pretty empty in some of these seeds. This one's not as dense as it could be. But no doubt you can get some good fights. And I'm going to get into a rough fight here just to show you what a rough fight looks like. This is a rough fight. This raccoon will probably fuck me up pretty bad. Hey, friends! Whew! Boots for a mage. As you can see, the NPCs in this game actually fight. They actually handle themselves. They'll drink potions. They'll do stuff that surprises you sometimes. So I got lucky there. That raccoon probably had my ass pretty well beat, or it would have been a long fight. Either way, I got 11 XP. These guys joined in and helped me. I like your style. Damn straight. You wish you had my shield, don't you? Oh yeah, big square. Beautiful. So, oh, horses. We like horses. Now, you can't get pets in this game. That is something that you later can do. Some mobs are aggressive, some aren't. This horse here is not aggressive. The alpacas, these are herd animals. So if I pull one, there's a good chance I'm going to get multiples. But There we go. Owned. Alright, so there's a good fight there. Alright, now, being a warrior, I can take on multiples. So let me heal up, and I'm going to see what I can do here. This may be the end of my ass, but I'll go down in a blaze of glory here. So, you, come here. Now I'll show you, herd animals will... Oh, they didn't. Holy shit, that's a first. So usually they'll just join right in. Alright, not too bad. There we go. Owned. So, there's a herd fight, and let's see if we can get into multiple horsies. Now, the only reason, again, I can pull this off because I'm a tank. You try this shit as another class, and if you can kite, maybe. If you can't, goodbye. It's alright, fuck you. There's a level. And I'm gonna get a good pound these things into the ground pretty good. Alright. Nothing I can wear, but they'll sell. Now I am getting lucky here because I'm not having to blow many potions. This is also experienced fighting that's paying off here. So now I've leveled. Okay, so I'm level 2. Now by leveling, it gives you some abilities. Now I can change abilities and equip stuff by coming in here into my skill menu, which is X by default, I believe. And I've got 2 trees to choose from. I can either be a berserker, and berserkers are kind of, you know, dual-wielding monsters, of course. And then there's the guardian. The guardian is a sword and board person. Now, by default, it gives you berserker. So you can quite literally go through the skill tree here, and you can get pets, you know, you can get better at climbing, better at swimming, you can actually get hang gliding, which is pretty fun. And this tree here will give you a complete different ability. We have bulwark here, which is, you know, basically uses your shield as a offensive weapon, so not a bad thing. Makes you pretty much unknockdownable, which is important. Now, Cyclone, decent damage, not bad. Smash, awesome. I love that ability. That ability does tons of damage too. So I do want to train as a guardian here, but I can't do it. Now the reason being, I'm broke. And to do this, you need to get to a class trainer first off, and you're going to need a silver and 10 copper. Now it sounds like a lot, but if you're loot whoring, it ain't bad. I mean, you get about 2 copper per sell. Some of these items will pick up will get you a little bit more. So overall, I can just hold the skill point, and I've actually got 2 right now. So I can just hold on to them, and we can spend them later. I can't actually invest until I unlock this tree by learning it. To learn it, you got to go to a class trainer, which is in town, and you got to stand next to them and basically hit learn. And at that point, it just takes your money. So looking around out here, we can see time is not being friendly to me. It's 6 p.m. in the game, and the sun is going down. It's starting to get dark. And that can be a very bad thing. Now, I do have a lantern on me, and a lantern will help a little bit, but seeing dark areas in this game is a scary thing because it gets really dark. Like right here, that's nothing. It's going to get worse than that. So, oh! Ha! Bitches, come on, come on, bring it. Now that was a fight. Once again, warrior advantage. I just fed them their asses. Friendly Knoll. Out adventuring. So we should probably get ready to start heading back. Because I don't know if I'll be able to make it even at this point. So I am the king of the mountain. Oh, damn it, that one's higher. Urgh. Okay, I am the king of the mountain at this point. So let me look here, and of course we got to head directly northwest to get there. So let's do that. I'm actually facing that direction. Now you can pancake yourself, so don't go over hills too fast. Oh, what the hell? Ow. Okay, those were boomerangs, by the way. Multi-hit weapon. Pretty good, pretty powerful. That party was not happy with me, and if I wouldn't have had potions or shield, I would have been in trouble there, but fortunately I had both. Alright. So a couple potions blown there. Worth it. As you can see, I gained some pretty decent XP from them. Or some bark beetles. Oh. Oh shit, we're running. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is a bad fight to be in. Oh boy, run like the wind. Ah, go away. Shit, they climb. Okay, looks like they may have detrained partially. They're still after me though, I think one of them is. But I'm in town. And that will not stop it from kicking my ass. Okay, looks like a detrain. I was gonna see if this dude would help me fight it, but looks like we're good here. All right. So we are back in town here. Got my face kicked in a little bit, and you got to see what that looks like when it happens. Those things were way over my fucking head. So I guess you get what you pay for. Coming back in here, item shop right away. And in here I can sell things that obviously I won't need. And I can go through all this selling stuff here real quick, but I'm not going to torture your eardrums. So anyways, this is Cube World, and to speed up the night cycle, like I said, you do have a lantern, which helps illuminate a little bit, as you can see. It's actually a pretty cool effect. But as it gets dark, it gets pitch black outside. The way to avoid that is, of course, to go to your local inn. So let me find the inn real quick here, and I will show you the innkeeper. The innkeeper is, of course, the last thing I'm going to show you. It's a dude in here which allows you basically to speed up time. So if you talk to this guy right here between the hours of like 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. right there, I just went ahead and avoided night. So right now it's 7 a.m. So by doing that, whenever you want to talk to him, you can actually click over to the next day without having to sleep through it. Time does speed up, of course, when you're sleeping, so you could potentially just rest through it. But it's a lot faster just to click on him. And in general, better idea if you're trying to avoid night. And we can just zonk for a bit and get our health back. Alright, so that's Cube World. Still, I believe, in either alpha or beta phase. I believe it's alpha. It is a 4-player co-op game, so you can't have additional people here. Mages are healers and damage. Rogues are straight damage. Rangers are damage. And, of course, I'm playing the tank/berserker class. So, hopefully this is something you guys are interested in. And feel free to check it out. See ya.